It's been over a year. Time certainly flies. That's for sure. Welcome back to the Rebel Tech Channel. I'm Justin, and it has been over 1 year since I got the Presonus PD-70. And at the time when I first got it, it was an interesting microphone that I didn't know what to expect. I heard some samples early on, and I liked it. I really did. And there was certain things about it that was very appealing to me, and I'm going to go into some of those things. But for the most part, I really liked it, and people were saying, oh, this is the Shure SM7B killer. Well, that's just for clickbait. That's not anything that's substantial in truth. Sure, you get a lot of good quality out of it, but comparing it to an industry standard like the Shure SM7B is kind of tough. And I did it. I did that comparison. And the Shure SM7B came out as the winner, but I think the PD-70 definitely held its own when going up against these other microphones in the same kind of genre, meaning the broadcast and streaming. And it's still my favorite budget broadcast microphone. It really is. It's got a lot of flexibility when it comes to editing and trying to get the right sound, and it's very diverse with who it could be used for. Meaning that if you have a low voice, a high voice, I feel that a lot of people can use this microphone. And sure, you need a little bit of back-end help, meaning some EQ, maybe some compression, little things here and there, nothing too crazy. But I do feel that a lot more people will benefit from this microphone, not only audibly, but from the experience that they get for using other outside things. So using EQ, using effects on their microphones to make them a better content creator or a better audio person in general. Now, the next thing I want to get into is some pros and cons about this microphone and some things that I've accumulated over the year that I've had it, and for the most part, I do love it. But there are things that I have issues with. So, as far as pros, the flexibility with the frequency response curve. It has a nice, smooth curve and very flat in the midsection, gives you some flexibility with EQing it. Next thing is the sturdy build. The grill is incredible. The body is incredible. There's something that I will point out as in the cons as far as the build is concerned, but for the most part, I love the build. Then good plosive rejection, which, little thing here, I'm surprised I didn't do this yet. The provided windscreen for the Shure SM7B fits perfectly on this. So, pretty good. Now without. So, those are the pros. Now some cons. The handling noise. It's okay. It's not perfect. It's not crazy good, but it's pretty good. It could be better. I think from what I have been saying in the past couple of videos, the half yoke mount I feel is the reason why. I feel like if it had a full yoke mount, it might have more sturdy build around it to reject some of that, but I'm surprised people don't put like a rubber bushing in here or make the mount here like a rubbery kind of thing, or you could have something connected here. So I'm looking into it. I'm seeing if I could find like a rubber here, like the phrasing I know, something that can absorb some of the noise that's with that. Of course, if you handle the microphone, there's not much you can do, but I'm doing some research. I'm figuring it out. If you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. And also, the last thing with the cons, off-X rejection could be better, but for a cardioid polar pattern and a dynamic microphone, it is pretty good. It's really just not there. It's missing just a little bit. All right, so a couple of other things I want to do, and yes, we're in the booth right now if it wasn't obvious. I wanted to do a quick EQ test. So to get a lay of the land, this is a very small area. This is my $100 booth, or roughly $100 depending on the price of the equipment that is in your area. I did it for about like $110, so it was almost $100. But depending on what you do, you could probably get it cheaper, maybe even more expensive. I'm planning on redoing it eventually. When I move, that's when it's going to happen. I might just use these blankets as a soundproofing for the room, the new studio in my new place, and then build an actual room. Because I'm buying, I'm not renting. I'll probably buy a condo or something and make a like little studio with a sound booth in it. It's not that hard. I'll probably make the walls out of masonite and double them up and keep the cost down as best I can. Because with masonite walls, you could break them down if you wanted to, and you could put other stuff up. I might also consider making them temporary walls so that I could pop them on and off when I want, if I wanted to expand the room. But that's totally up to my future self and future things that I do. So there's an example in my roughly about, I think it's 3x3 by 7 or so in height. Little booth here. And now we're going to turn on some EQ. I'm going to let you know in the corner and let you know how I change it. And depending on how cheeky I feel, I might just give you periodic updates on how I am talking. And to help myself and to make this easier to edit, let's talk about how I really feel. And let's get this gain a little bit down. It's a little hot. Right now it's at about 55. So now we're about 55. Yeah, it was starting to peak a little bit there. I got a 32-bit float anyway. I'll normalize that a little bit and down, for me in the future, 5 decibels from when I mentioned it. So the past year of owning this microphone has been interesting. A lot of comparisons, as I was saying. The Rode Pod mic was probably the one that became the competitor, the main competitor, as far as overall construction and tone and everything like that. Let's talk a little bit without it, and it opens it up a lot and opens it up to more trebly area. And let's do the EQ. Let's see how the EQ is, and I might change it now that it's without the windscreen. So I'll have a preset for without the windscreen and with the windscreen, just so you have ideas of what you can do. Now, this is, of course, on my voice. And some things do translate to other voices, but this is specifically to my voice and my liking. It's just because I EQ'd it one way to my voice, you may do it differently. And maybe one day I'll put up some samples and have like a EQ contest or something like that. I don't know, something like. If you're interested in some contest like that, let me know down in the comments and we can figure something out. Also, memberships I'm planning on doing. It's just I'm starting up a job in January, so I don't know how much time I'll have to have any perks or anything. So I might have a low tier, like one tier of just people who are interested in supporting me and stuff like that, and give you like, I don't know, like a special poll or something out there. It's not going to be that expensive. It's going to be like probably, I could guarantee it's going to be under $5 a month. And if you just want to sign up for 1 month just to say thanks or whatever, that'd be cool. But that's in the future. I'm probably going to make an announcement at the beginning of the year because I'm going to understand my schedule a little bit more. So there's your example with some EQ on without the windscreen. Now with the windscreen on, you notice, oh, look at that. Oh, listen to that. A little bit more bass is being presented because you're dampening some of those high trebly tones. And the windscreen has a decent, like about an inch almost, maybe like 3/4 of an inch from even the front of the grill. So keep that in mind if you're using this. The other one, the one made for it, is right up against the grill. So that helps. That certainly helps. And I don't think it affects it that much. And now that we're back in the EQ, I took it off. Now I'm putting it back on. This is all editor's notes that I'm leaving in because I feel like it. So that's how it was without, and now it's back on with it. And this is the EQ with it. And what I'm thinking, like I was saying before, what I'm thinking of doing is giving a little bit of boost in the low end, give myself a little more broadcasty sound, cut some of those mids depending on where it's at. You'll obviously see it in the corner what I did. and maybe a little bit of presence in the top end. My nasaliness is where I'm trying to avoid, so I might cut it a little bit there and then get more in the higher presence area, like the 4 to 7K-ish, if I'm guessing. I don't know exactly. I'm more of a do and figure it out as I'm going. So with the lows, maybe like around 100, maybe even 200, boost it up a bit. Dip it around like that 500, maybe even 300, like in that area, in that midsection there. Probably won't go too far. At most, maybe 600-700, but I don't know for sure exactly. I'm just ballparking numbers out here from my previous experience with it. So that all being said, let's finish it up in the booth. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please hit the like button down below. It would be greatly appreciated. Helps this video, helps this channel, and gets out to more people. And trying to grow that community, we have 4 people in our Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, please just join the Discord. And if you want to leave comments, leave things in the comment section, hang out with me on stream, all this stuff. The only rule is just be nice. Just be nice to each other. Be nice to me, especially. I would appreciate that. You could be constructive, and if you want to be cheeky and kind of tease each other, play the room and like understand like some people don't take things the same way. Me, I have a tough skin, so I can handle a little bit of teasing, but as long as it's teasing and not like trolling or being rude. So I'm all about having fun, but make sure it's in good taste and being nice. That's all I ask. And that's all I got for you today. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, get through the vines. Oh sweet Jesus, it's trying to kill me! Go away! Oh dear God! Get out of the way, Rock! Oh no! That was not good. The Rock tried to kill me, and not Dwayne Johnson. Oh God, go away, Rock! Rock, please, no! Come on, kid! Come on, kid! Go! Oh my goodness, that rock didn't go in my way that time. Come on, really? Hacks. Calling hacks on that.